Hello everyone, good morning and good evening to you. This is Huang Yue and Leah is with me today. Welcome to watch the live stream on China Plus America Facebook page. It's the third day for our journey in Wenzhou in East China's Zhejiang province. And previously we've visited some villages which are dedicated to protecting the intangible cultural heritage such as the paper making technique and the ancient movable type printing technique. Today, as we promised before, we're going to visit a village which is home to China's ethnic minority groups, the She group. The She group is one of the ethnic minority groups in China. So today we're going to visit this place, this village called Rangchuan village, to see the beautiful girls, the beautiful ladies, and also the costumes, their dresses, their hair accessories, their colorful culture and intangible cultural heritage, and also their authentic and delicious food there. So let's go inside the village to see what's happening there. So as you can see, these beautiful ladies are welcoming us. And 你好，嗨，这个是什么？
这个是我们佘家特有的彩带。
So this colored ribbon is as a welcome ceremony to their precious guests here. So the girl is singing for us to welcome us because the ethnic minority groups in China, they are really enjoying singing and dancing. So shall we go inside now, or do we have any other rituals to get inside the village? Just take a closer look at her hair accessory.
欢迎大家。
你好，
你好。
那我们现在是就可以直接进去吗？还是有什么仪式呢？
对的，现在可以直接进去了。对。
没有要对歌吗？
这是你对吗？
我不知道怎么对啊，我对怎么对呢？
那可以对的。
怎么对歌？
那就对平时自己喜欢唱的歌也可以。
So she told me that before you enter this village, you have to sing with her. So, what should I sing for before we enter the village? You can tell me in comments. Do you have any suggestions that what I can sing that for us to get inside the village? 那是您唱一句，我唱一句吗？
好的，那么我们呢唱完了，接下来呢，我想邀请当中的一位朋友来给我们对一下，好吗？
好，
那就邀请你来给我们对一下，好吗？
好，怎么对？
好的。
So I have to sing before we get into the village.
就唱平时最喜欢唱的歌吧。
就唱平时最喜欢唱的歌。
对。
Do we have any suggestions in comments? What should I sing before I enter this village? Because we should sing. We have to sing before we enter this village. Do you have any suggestions? Tell me in comments. Just let me check your comments here. I can see your comments, so you can give me any suggestions which song you want me to sing. So as you can see, the ethnic minority groups in China, they are really rich in culture and they enjoy singing and dancing. So I can see your comments here. We have Jessie Horn as always, and Mayras, and Jessie says, 你好 China Plus America. Wisha says, do a backflip. Tanya says, you're my sunshine, and Dilian says, he's from Georgia, and Freda says, hi. And also we have Travis, sing something native. 有一些什么当地的这种民歌吗？就是本族的这种民歌有吗？我们的观众说希望你们能唱一些就是咱们自己民族的这种歌曲。
畲族的歌曲。
畲族的歌曲。
好，可以的。
Okay, so this beautiful lady is going to sing the native song for us about the She people, the She ethnic minority group. 来，咱们朝这边，朝这边。对。
好的，那么 我们的进场歌也唱完了。
进场歌唱完了。可以给一个这种进 Let's take a closer。
你要不要唱歌？
献彩蛋吗？行。
我们有献彩蛋的环节。
要先唱歌才能献彩蛋吗？
都可以。
那献个彩蛋吧。
给个献个彩蛋。
So they give us the colored ribbon. 没关系，来吧。So they give us the colored ribbon as a welcome ceremony. It's the ritual to see they're really hospitable. 谢谢。So they're really hospitable. As you can see, the ribbon here is really colorful and beautiful here. Take a closer look with the embroideries on the ribbon. So this character is the word she. So I know the word here as he might sound like she in English, but if you've learned Mandarin and if you learned Pinyin, that you should know this should be pronounced as she with the first tone. 但我就带着它进去吗？ So let's go inside. 我们可以继续走是吗？好，谢谢，拜拜，谢谢，拜拜。Okay, let's keep going to see what else inside. I really love this ribbon. It's like a scarf, and in this a little bit chill morning that we have this scarf feel really warm, deeper in my inner heart. So what else shall we see inside? As you can see, the village here is really beautiful, and there are a lot of guest houses inside. So when you visit here, you can definitely find one of the guest houses to stay for a night. And actually, Leah and I, we've stayed in one of the guest houses inside, and it's really beautiful and really comfortable. The decorations inside are really has some with the ethnic minority groups features. So let's see what's inside. We've entered this hall and we can hear some instruments inside. So the puppet opera is So this is the puppet opera, the local culture here in Shu Village. In this very classic we're going to watch a puppet opera here. So they're preparing for the puppet opera, and let's see the instruments in the backstage. So you are now watching the puppet opera here in the village called Rangchuan Village in Wencheng County in Wenzhou, East China's Zhejiang Province. So all the puppets are made by the villagers in this village, and this is also one of the intangible cultural heritages in this area. this puppet represents the character of a princess. So as you can see, the lady behind the puppet, she's singing the opera. I see Stambriel says live feed. The puppet opera is awesome. And Evelyn says they're putting on the show puppets and stories. Amanda says yay. Solimar says beautiful, love it. So stay tuned. We will soon go to the backstage to see all the puppets on the backstage, and maybe we'll try to play with the puppet. And the puppet opera here is also one of the intangible cultural heritage in Wenzhou in East China's Zhejiang province. And it's also the entertainment of the She people. The villagers in Yangchuan village, they make the puppets by themselves, and they play the opera, and they teach their younger generations to learn the opera so that they can protect the intangible cultural heritage from generation to generation. So today we're visiting a village where it's home to China's She ethnic minority group. The word SHE might sound like she in English, but in Chinese, in Mandarin especially, it should be pronounced as She. So She is one of the She group is one of the ethnic minority groups in China. So now we are going to the backstage. So now we enter the backstage. The villagers here, they are playing the instruments.谢谢。介绍一下乐器。So we can see all the puppets here. They are made by the villagers themselves. 这是二胡吗？这是板胡. So this is called 板胡. It's one of the traditional Chinese instruments with two strings here. As you can see, one of the traditional Chinese instruments. 你能给我们拉一段吗？给我们表演一段吧。So this gentleman, he's going to play this 板胡, the traditional Chinese instruments. 来吧。 随便，您平时擅长拿什么？Wow, that's really amazing. So this instrument only has 2 strings. You might find it's easy, but actually when you play it, you know it's really hard. 您可以教我稍微拉一下吗？您可以教我稍微拉一下吗？So it's one of the typical traditional Chinese instruments, and it only has 2 strings, and it's really hard to play. 谢谢，您教我一下吧。So this gentleman, he's going to teach me how to play the instrument. 就这样吗？
来，
好，
这个，搞双，按一下。
So what he played is really awesome, and what I played is really awful. 是吗？您帮我摁这个吧，我觉得我可能不会。
哪个没事？
但是真的不好听。I can't do this. And what he played is really awesome, and what I played is really awful. I know I have to learn this, I have to practice this, but this is really difficult, and we have show our respect to these great villagers. They have maintained this culture to protect this art for nearly. 您学这个就是拉这个乐器有多长时间了？
几十年。
多少年？几十年了。
40多年。
For 40 years, he has been playing this banhu, the traditional Chinese instruments, for 40 years. Okay. So now we are going to take a closer look at all these puppets on the stage. 这个我先放这儿吧。So we have to put the ribbon here. 谢谢。可以教我就是演示这个木偶吗？
可以。
好，就进去吗？So let's come inside to the stage, and we will play the puppets here. 您拿一个教我做一下吧。随便拿一个就可以了。We can choose one. Which one do you like? Which one do you like? You can tell me in comments. Okay, this princess. 拿着这个，拿着这个绳儿。这个要把它举开来。
这是这样子拿的
啊，这样子拿的。
这个手指头是这样子的，这样子。这样子的，这样子，那个走路，这个是手，
这个是手，
这个脚，这两只脚，这两只脚，这个手可能拉住，这样子拉住，这样子拉住，那这个脚部的，那
Hi.
啊。
So this puppet, the princess puppet, is saying hi to our audience from the United States, and they're saying hi to our followers on China Plus America Facebook page. You have to use your fingers to pull the strings here, to pull her hand.
这脚不要太高了，
脚太高，这是脚吗？
不要太高，这样拖在地上的。那这个拖在地上不要。
That's like she's walking.
太矮也不行。
太矮不行，高一点，Now she's dancing. We're moving too fast. The modern dance here. And she says welcome. She says welcome all the our friends from the United States to visit this village called Rangchuan Village, to visit the She people in China, to learn something about their traditions and their costumes, to try their traditional dress, costumes, their hair accessories. Hi, welcome. 您练习这个有多长时间了？
换只手，
换一只手，
这样子拿啊，这样子啊，这样子拿的。
So we can change hands.
这边的啊，这边的这只手也可以的，可以拿的啊。哎，
这样子的话，就2个手就可以的，
不
是吗？
要太高了。这样子手，这样子2只脚也可以。
2只脚也可以走。哦，So her feet is here. Her feet are here. Can you see the feet here? 您就是演这个戏多长时间了？啊？多长时间了？就是您做这个？
我这个木偶啊，我的时间很长了。
多长？
几十年了。
20年？20年了。So this lady, she has spent 20 years practicing and performing the puppet opera here in the village. 那这些木偶都是您自己做的吗？这些木偶都是您自己做的吗？
这木偶啊，这木偶不是我自己做的，
是咱们这边
那个老人家的。
So the villagers here, they made the puppets themselves. Okay, so let's say goodbye to these puppets for now, and we have some other activities here in the village to experience. So let's say goodbye for now to these adorable puppets. Okay, we have some more activities to experience in the village, and let's keep going. So, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave your comments to us, and we will ask for you. And we're going to experience more activities of the She group in China, in this village called Rangchuan Village. So as you know, China has multiple ethnic minority groups, and She group is one of them. So here comes our prize-winning question here. So are you ready? We will have a prize-winning question today for today's live stream. The first person with the right answer can win a special gift from China Plus America Facebook page. So are you ready? My question is, how many ethnic minority groups are there in China in total? How many ethnic groups are there in China? How many ethnic groups are there in China? The first person with the right answer can win a prize from China Plus America. We have special gifts for you. So if you're ready to answer the question, my question is, how many ethnic groups are there in China? And just now I told you that the She group is one of the multiple ethnic minority groups in China. Well, in total, how many ethnic groups are there in China? So while you were thinking, or you were maybe Googling about the answer, I'll give you a little bit more information about the She group. So according to a national census carried out in 2010, the population of the She group is about 700,000. So as you can see, there's also a bookstore, very quiet and very tranquil, tiny bookstore here in the village, and the She people wearing their traditional costumes. They're reading, so such a beautiful scenery here. Maybe later we can try their hair accessory. We can try their headset. I really want to wear their beautiful hair accessories. Alright, so So according to a national census carried out in 2010, the population of the She group was over 700,000, and the She people live primarily in the mountainous areas of Fujian province and Zhejiang province, and to a lesser extent in Jiangxi, Guangdong, and Anhui. The She people speak language. Their language belongs to the Miao and Yao group. So it sounds similar to the Haggai language. It's one of the seven dialects in China. So now let me check your answers here. Just now we had the prize-winning question. So my question was, how many ethnic groups are there in China in total? Let me check your answers here. So I can see Christine says, hello, sweet people from Dallas, Texas. Maria says, magnifico. And Stambrio says, she's so beautiful with her costume on, and her smile is priceless. Abel says, 56 ethnic groups. Katie says, congrats, Stan. So we have already got the right answer. Edward A. Lily says, morning from Maryland. Morning, Edward. And Israel says, wow, so cool. Edward asked, what village is this? This village is called Rangchuan Village. It's located in Wenzhou City in East China's Zhejiang province. And we're visiting this village because the Chinese She people live in the village. The She group is one of the ethnic minority groups in China. And just now we have the question for you. How many ethnic groups are there in total in China? And I can see your answers here. When Don Carlos says 7, and Mafuzo Islam says 61, and Domingo says hello. Brian says hello from Tennessee. Noah asked, do you got pandas? There are no pandas here in the village, but if you do want to see the pandas, we have the live stream in Sichuan province, where it's home to the giant pandas. And Letitia says, so nice and clean. So just keep leaving me comments. Leave me your answer. How many? So tired climbing the mountain while talking. Wow, as you can see, so my question is, how many ethnic groups are there in total in China? So this looks like a wedding ceremony. The bamboo dance, of course, the bamboo dance. So there's a tourist playing with the bamboo dance.
竹竿舞，也叫竹竿舞。我们的竹竿舞呢是一种祭祀仪式。
Ashley asked, "What time is it there?" So it's about 10:30 Beijing time. So as you can see, tourists are playing with the She girls. 同时呢，今天我们所有的参与的表演项目、体验项目是不收取任何的费用的。So So maybe later I learn the bamboo dance with them. If you want me to try the bamboo dance, leave me your comments.
今天呢，我们的整个
Yeah, leave me your comments and I'll try to dance with them. I'll learn the bamboo
进
dance.
行我们的竹竿舞的体验活动。我们将给今天跳的最优秀的朋友呢，待会儿呢送上一份小小的纪念品。
Gabriela says this is such a really nice area. I love the colors of the costumes, so pretty. So if you want me to try on the costume, just leave me your comments. Maybe I can try the costume later.
帅哥，如果您方便的话，您的情侣同意的情况下，前提下，您也可以一同参与进来我们的佘家的婚嫁体验环节。也热烈的欢迎来自我们五湖四海的各位的帅哥男士一同参与进来，祝您玩得开心。再次强调，我们本次的婚嫁
Okay, Johnny says do it. Edward says you try it.
啊，那边有个美女啊，到了我知道的。
So I'll try this.
给她关上的。
I'll try this bamboo dance now.
啊，那边有。好的。
So I'll try this bamboo dance now.
这家姑娘给那边的。
I'll learn from this beautiful lady, and she will teach me how to perform the bamboo dance.
大家好。
你可以就说 hello， 大家好。
Hello， 大家
Hi,
好。
so this is one of a member of the show group in the Rongchuan village, and she's going to teach me how to perform the bamboo dance. Just stay
我
tuned.
们将会邀请我们其中的一些朋友来体验、来参与。那同时呢，接下来我们要邀请我们的这位佘家姑娘给大家再展示一下我们的摇锅啊，来给这位美女站上啊，给这位美女准备的也是，不是那条，不是那条穿不上，这条穿不上。好，先试一下啊。 好，那接下来我们要进行的是摇锅的展示，给大家介绍一下，摇锅也是佘家人的民族特色民间体育项目。它训练的是人的身体的平衡和身体的协调性。待会儿呢，我们将会邀请朋友们来简单的体验一下。那整个春夏的过程当中呢，我们也将会邀请参与的朋友一同来挑战和体验我们的民族体育项目。 那接下来有请我们佘家姑娘给大家简单的展示一下摇锅绿。
So I have asked these beautiful Sure girls, they will help me with the hair accessories, which I really love to try, and this really beautiful. They're made 好绑一下吧，绑一下吧。这是银的吗？对，银的。So they're made from silver. Take a closer look. These are made of silver.
好的，那么我来简单的。
So I'll be put this hair accessory on. 来，戴吧。头发要绑吗？我是不是要矮一点？
婚礼的体验项目是不收取任何的费用的。那同时呢，我们将给今天有幸出席到我们参与资格的朋友，都送上一份神秘的惊喜，祝您玩得开心。再次欢迎大家的到来。
I'll be wearing this accessory.
第二个佘家的民间体育项目摇锅绿。绿。这个看人。绿过来。 好，我们将有请我们的其中的一位佘家姑娘会进行摇锅展示。来，我们开始摇锅。
你先给他吧。
先过来摇锅。好， 好，那么接下来呢，简单的展示一下社交的摇锅，这是一项非常有难度和技术性的运动项目。首先，两脚要分开，在身体要保持一个适当的平衡，最舒适的平衡，然后通过摆动上身的双手重心来让锅子达到向前行进的目的。当然，我们可以往前走，也可以往后走。好，这是我们的摇锅。好，接下来我邀请其中的不管是男同胞还是女同志，好吗？一起来提这边的这个锅。你只要能够摇起来，我们就去送你一份礼物。待会儿呢，看你的电话号码，我们将会在吃长桌宴的时候呢，颁发我们的小小的礼物。好，首先。
I'm so happy to wear this accessory here. How do I look? You can tell me in comments. How do I look? Do you love the accessory that I'm wearing? How do I look? You can tell me in comments. Let me check your comments here. Anna says try the dance. Okay, I'll try the dance later.
它引起了性感的程度，终于把这个过程呢上前一步，推吧，来，掌声，都给他鼓励一下，好吗？哇，非常的优秀。好的，这位帅哥，我基本上不用留你的电话了。
So here, as you can see, this is also one of the entertainment activity here in the village. And
我们还有最后1分钟的时间，给大家来体验这个摇锅，好吗？但是最后2位都有礼品，就来体验就可以了。
So you have to stand in the giant pot and to keep balance.
男同志、女同胞都可以。好，这边还有一口，这边还有一口。
So as you can see, the tourists are trying this activity. So do you want me to try this activity? You can leave me comments. Maybe I can also stand in the giant pot to keep balance. It's really challenging. I don't think I can do this, but I will try if you want me to. Just leave me your comments. Leave me as many comments as possible and I will try to stand on the pots. Oh, it's really challenging. It's difficult as you can see. Oh my god.
好的，谢谢。好，这位美女，你的动作也让我深刻的记住你了，好吗？待会儿呢，我们长开的时候送上一份精美的礼品。好了，那么接下来呢，要进入到我们接下来的最重要的环节之一啊，最重要的环节之一。
就叫我们跳一下这个竹竿舞吧。So now我们跳一下竹竿舞吧。Okay, now we'll perform the bamboo dance here.
舞台前面有10个这样的筛子啊
，So
10个这样的。
I'll learn from this lady, and Leah will hold the microphone for me.
赤娘，也就是你们说的伴娘，来帮新娘子挑选大爷。啊，我们这位美女现在体验竹竿舞啊，啊，慢一点，开开合合，开合合，开合，开合合，进去出来，进去出来呀，进去出，哎，这个美女明显害怕对吧？来，我喊1的时候，你把脚放进去，喊2必须要把整个脚抬出来，好吗？走，来，1、2，进出，1、2，走过去，好，1、2，再来，走，1、2，走过来，好，1、2，走过去，走过来，1、2，走过来，太棒了啊！这么棒，我想问一下这位美女，能不能体验一下这个摇锅的乐趣呢？不要了是吧？好的。好，我们不在我们先跳到这里啊，时间的关系呢，我们要接下来。
How do you feel about this bamboo dance? You can tell me in comments. I feel you have to follow the rhythm, you have to follow the beat so that you won't be hit by the bamboos. So what's the next activity we're going to experience? We'll see. 那接下来是什么呢？
接下来呢，我们要开始第1环节选新郎啊。
Okay, so they're going to hold a wedding ceremony here to do the traditional ceremony, wedding ceremony.
走到这个场中央就可以了，好吗？我们这是民族展示，不收取任何费用的，好吗？好，3位帅哥啊，3位帅哥啊，这个眼镜帅哥被选到了，恭喜你。
So now they have picked a bridegroom.
有艺术份啊。这边还有个帅哥穿着黑旗袍，不对，黑滑雪衫啊。好的。
So they have picked the bridegroom to. Shall I be the bride? Shall I be the bride?
好的，那么请3位帅哥呢上台，好吧？来，敲锣打鼓，奏乐，上台。
So there's going to be a wedding ceremony in She tradition, and
好，请站在舞台中央，有请我们的次娘有一。
these three gentlemen are the bridegrooms.
上面的衣裳关一下啊，上面的衣裳关一下。好，衣裳关一下。好的，首先。首先，我们一起来练习一下。3位帅哥对你们的经济特色表示深刻的感谢啊。那同时呢，也希望你们能够充分的尊重我们狮子的婚嫁传统。当然，如果说你们在过程中，
So this is a performance to show the visitors about the traditional show groups wedding ceremony.
自由哇！跟我们文成真有缘，我们文成啊是刘先生的故乡。好的，来，这位帅哥您就是庄木林。哇！
So the host is asking about their names.
这是东城哇！
So the gentlemen are introducing themselves. Sambros has firecrackers.
来，今天有这样的一个。
So the bride is over there on my right hand, wearing the red dress. She is the bride.
你们的亲情配合和体验展示啊！那首先来，次娘请来给3位帅哥送上我们抢绣球的道具啊，工具。 这个东西你们猜是用来干嘛的？
So have a guess. What are these tools? What can these tools be used for?
回答正确，但是回答正确也不能做新郎哎。这个呢原本是用来摘柿子、摘梨子用的，那今天呢我们用来摘绣球啊。
So the lady on my right hand, wearing the red dress, she is the bride today, and
来次娘，请把我们
she's going to
红酒麝家红打开。 那这个杯子这壶也可以。
So later she will throw a colored ball to choose to pick her Mr. Right.
好的，那么接下来呢，3位帅哥呢，他们。
So who will be the lucky guy? Who will be the lucky guy? Have a guess? The brides will throw the colored ball to pick her Mr. Right.
好的，谢谢啊。好的，那么接下来呢，你们如果抢不到绣球的，一人赏酒一杯啊。
So
对女人喝的
the three gentlemen,
对男人喝的也好，尤其是
three gentlemen will
给。 这个小两口喝这个酒，因为
try to grab the colored bowl that will be thrown later by the bride.
我们的3位次娘准备好，他们的目的不是定了。
Yes, everyone is wearing red, maybe for good luck. Yes, in China, the color red represents fortune, luck. And especially during wedding ceremony, the bride and bridegroom will wear red. So the two ladies on my left side, they're wearing pink, and they're. Ambrose says, I think the man on the left.
我再次的强调一遍，3位帅哥，既然你们站到台上了。
Gregory says, wish I could catch it. So have a guess which gentleman will catch the ball.
到了下一点，站成三角形。站成三角形。
Who catches the ball will be the bridegroom.
注意安全，你们对。 只要捣乱就可以了啊！来
And Neri asked, what time is it over there? It's about 10:40 a.m. here.
来，小组，一人一起啊！来，3位新娘把这个小组，热烈恭喜小组
They haven't caught the ball.
没有想到幸福。
They have to drink the local authentic wine, the yellow wine. Wanda asked, what are they doing? This is a performance to show tourists how the show people get married. Heather asked, is this real? This is just a performance to show visitors, to show tourists how show people get married. And one more time. Which gentleman will catch the ball? Which gentleman? Who catches the ball will be the ball. Nobody catch that.
好的，来再赏一杯幸福座山啊！ 好的。
Heather asks, is this real wedding? No, today this one is not a real wedding. It's just to show the visitors how the show people get married. All the ceremonies, all the rituals are real. Oh, yeah!
这是我的问题啊，掉班了。来，当中这么来一次啊，3、2、1，
Yo, congratulations! Congratulations! The gentleman, he's a groom today. So Mr. Lin, the gentleman surnamed Lin, he catches the ball and he will be the groom.
新郎官更衣戴红花，2位新郎先走好，你们也有衣服要穿。
So maybe the 3 gentlemen, they all love the beautiful Sure girl. And in this village, it's their tradition that they have to catch the ball. Whoever of the 3 gentlemen who catch the ball will be the groom.
这个新人的新郎哥啊，特别的有形象啊！我们的新娘子如果嫁给他，一定会非常的幸福。
So he's now dressing up.
来，今天你们新郎哥来看一下，感觉来看一下。 紧张吗？现在的感觉，很开心，娶完了老婆回去。
So the other 2 gentlemen who didn't catch the ball will be his best man. That's really cruel to me, because all the 3 men, they love the bride today and they have to catch the ball. The gentleman, Mr. Lee, he caught the ball and then he became the groom. and the other two gentlemen have to be his best
来
man.
我们很热情、很肯定的告诉新郎，他今天帅吗？
Shy! So we're saying he's so handsome.
看看今天的新郎官到底有没有能娶新娘子的资格，好吗？我们要进行一次简单的考。
So he has also been tested to see whether he is good enough for the bride. Okay, they will perform the bamboo dance together.
希望你们每一次的碰到，使劲碰就可以了。 好，准备，预备，开始。开开。
So Heather says, I want to go there. So Heather, welcome to China. Welcome to this village. This village is called Rangchuan Village in Zhejiang Province. It's home to China's She people, members of She ethnic minority group in China.
两位帅哥非常的厉害。
One, two.
我们恭喜第一关过，进入到第二关，要考验我们两位次郎他们的身手是否敏捷。来，跳上两步。
So these are the tests for the groom. But to me, it's like tests to the best man.
我们来给大家展示一下，因为街头人在山区里面啊，没有经常打猎，所以呢，
Only after the best man pass all the tests can the groom marry the bride. This is one of the traditions of the She people.
手挽手站在场中，手挽手站在场地中央。 手挽手啊，好，准备好你们的道具。
So what's next? What's the second test?
我要告诉你们，他们拿的是什么东西。
What's the second test?
过去一点啊，再过去一点，对，再过去一点，对，中央一点。好。 如果1分钟的时间之内，3位次郎没办法把这个绣球抢到手的话，那么新郎官就要罚酒2杯。
So the best man has to catch the ball for the groom, otherwise the groom will have to drink.
然后你们每次出1个人，不能碰到这5位次娘3或者任何1个人，碰到新郎官也要罚酒1杯。 好吧，然后1分钟的时间之内把这个绣球的抢到手就可以了。
So the best man have to catch the ball within 1 minute.
前的帅哥先来啊！好的，预备，开始。预备，开始，加油加油啊！
You have to catch the ball.
这是光辉。
Go for it.
说家人认为啊，光辉是。 吉祥如意的象征，是支持齐家并行的。倒数30秒，29、28，
So the two best men have to catch the ball within 1 minute. We're now counting down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he catches it. He made it.
好的，恭喜，新郎官，恭喜你啊！你终于很有心水了啊！好的，第3关由新郎官自己来。
So they have already passed the 2 tests, and there's final test for the groom to see whether he's qualified, whether he's good enough for the bride. So let's take a closer look. 你脸上黑了。So that's when he was catching the ball and he got some dirt on his face.
这叫宝塔茶，就是呢，像这个修德，枝把开花，节节高，节节攀升。如果喝失败了，碗砸到地上碎了，那也叫岁岁平安。但是呢，岁岁平安之后呢，新郎官第3个环节叫把酒三杯。
Peter asked how's the weather there. It's really warm here in the village in Wenzhou because it's located in east part of China. It's quite warm. It's like maybe like 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
这个碗里的茶水，对，并且这个碗不能掉在桌子上或者地上，对，你要保证下面的碗不会掉下来，好吗？自己想办法，对，想办法。下面的碗掉了，掉了。
So he has to drink the wine without.
掉了。
He felt.
来给新郎官满上1大碗茶水，1大碗，好吗？
So the bowls.
好的。新郎官现在喝的茶叫平安茶。
So keep all the bowls still and don't crack them.
好的，那么我们这个考验环节先告一个段落，好吗？好。好，还有一点点怎么喝呢？奏乐。
And he has to finish all the wine in the bowl.
鞭炮准备。
No, he failed again. He failed again.
新郎官这回平安的很彻底，好吧？好的，那么这是也是非常吉祥的一种装置一个结果。谢谢，来有请我们的新郎官上台，也感谢2位次郎。
In the
来，
tradition,
有请
if
我们次郎上台亮相一下，给大家介绍一下我们的。 好，2位次郎请上台。来，过来啊！我们的对。
Gabriela says, I would take a new husband. This one not too good.
急着去找自来水了啊
I think this is a global issue.
因为这是代表。
I think this is a global issue because every woman in the world thinks
还是那么帅啊
her husband is not
别
good.
土带过来的啊，非洲过来的啊。好的，谢谢。我们这边也有很多的节目站的朋友啊。好的，那么接下来呢，我们最后一个环节都知道，畲族人喜欢唱歌，每年的农历3呢是。
So the host is introducing about the tradition of the She group. He says that She people enjoy singing and dancing, and on the 3rd day of the 3rd month in the lunar calendar, it's She people's New Year. Johnny asked, "Can you use a straw?" No, he cannot. So they will sing. They will sing like they do in the She New Year, which falls on the 3rd day on the 3rd month in the lunar calendar.
好的，我们的次娘先有请我们的次娘。
It's in the promptu.
2位次郎出歌。
Oh, so they have to sing to each other, the bride and the groom.
他说你们脸上有光辉有点奇怪，你用这首歌告诉他为什么会变黑的。
So the bride and the groom have to sing to each other.
告诉你，刚才是你们运气好，
下次这样了，就这样，就这样。好的，来找对着镜头来一点好吗？我们说主人呢，唱歌是想到什么就唱什么，所以歌词是变的。来，我们考验另外一位新娘的出歌。参加的姑娘唱了一首歌，你听不听得懂？那你也回敬一首他听不懂的歌。
So the bride is singing in her dialect, and the besteman and the groom they cannot understand.
这首歌啊，你听懂了就按照意思回答，听不懂就回敬一首他都听不懂的歌，或者我也听不懂的歌也可以。来，有吗？有吗？有没有？啊，有没有？
So they're the best man and the groom are thinking about the solution.
待会要送礼物，好吗？唱一首他们听不懂的歌也可以，英语的也可以，法语的、德语的、俄语都可以啊。
So do you have any suggestion? Do you have any suggestions?
你是会英文的对吧？
对。So I'll sing a song for him.
唱一首他听不懂的英文歌啊。
要话筒吗？近一点，没事，稍微近一点。What shall I sing? You can give me the suggestion. 是要唱一首英文歌吗？可是我现在脑子里面没有一首，我现在脑子里面就想不起来一首。All I want for Christmas is you. 可以吗？
对，圣诞节的歌嘛。
对，
圣诞节。
This is about Christmas. All I want for Christmas is you.
Yeah.
我只记得这一句了。That's the only lyrics I can remember. 可以吗？可以了吗 ？OK。可以。好，谢谢。
我们赤鸟，你刚才这位美女唱的英文，你听懂是什么意思了没？没有对吧？好，大家扯平。
Yay! So I have helped the groom.
深深的代表好吗？最后一关第一锤定音，有请我们的车站的漂亮的新娘子隆重登场出歌，来点掌声好吗
？So Wow! So this is the bride. She's so beautiful.
信物彩带给我的新郎官的。
Ah! Heather says you are my sunshine. Oh, how can I not remember that?
哎，这首情歌。唱的还真好听。
She sings really, really good. So sweet.
女儿情，你唱一首爷们儿一点的来。
Now the groom will sing.
当问路在何方
Wow!
路在脚下，都是《西游记》的呀。
He's professional.
你唱《西游记》取经取不行，换一首。我非要把酒了，我唱一首，不要去取经，他要嫁给你了，你不能去取经了，来。
青藏高原。
青藏高原唱不上去啊。
Stampril says, "Wow, she sings beautifully." Yes.
你说去坐哪里？坐哪里？坐床头。坐也对啊，要入住保安来。坐床头了，谢谢啊。谢谢。好的，挑战成功啊！新娘子你他要跟你坐床头啊。
那我还有最后一首歌。
好的，最后一首歌，好，来吧。
The one more song.
明天你是否会想起今天最燃烧的我？明天你是否会记得
这是事实。今天我们是婚嫁展示，明天你跑了，你还认识他吗？来。喂。今天我在这里认识最漂亮的你，明天我依然会来到美丽的洋船找你。
哇哦！
好的，我相信这样的一个回答不用在我去多想。
Yes, Johnny asked, do you get to sing any song? Yes, we can sing any song, and we can even change the lyrics.
我们社家最吉祥的信物
Just to express what we want to say to the bride and groom.
非物质文化遗产，在这个彩带的上面的图案符号，宣传的是只有符号，只有语言没有文字的民族。狮族呢，彩带。
Neri asked when they celebrate New Year in China. Traditionally, the She people celebrate their own New Year on the 3rd day of the 3rd month in the lunar calendar. Wow, the bride is coming down. Let's take a closer look. So beautiful. She's so beautiful.
制作出来，然后呢，姑娘出嫁那天呢，让这个姑娘送出去啊，送给她的心爱的人。来，拍出月。好，可以啊，我们说有一个习俗叫石头人的习俗，以前是磕，以前是手。男对女不对，现在时代变了，我们改用真心的。来，新郎官请跟我做。好，三夫妇请献上彩带。
哇哦！
彩带给交上信物给新郎官。
She is gorgeous. Yes, absolutely. She's gorgeous.
这是你的信物，你要还礼给新娘子啊。好的，新娘子，那边低头。
哇哦！
这是最最错误的，重新来一次好吗？因为我们新娘子她的身体不能让她低得太低，她是公主，她只能低头，你得想办法绕过去，不能碰到她的头饰，好吗？微微低头就可以了。
So the groom is now giving the ribbon to the bride. Wow! Oh, so sweet.
好的，来，朋友们，让我掌声的送给二位新人。今天的动物呢，经过了重重的考验，现在终于可以拜堂了。拜天、拜地、拜高堂。
So now they will have the ceremony, the traditional ceremony.
来，一拜天地。
The traditional rituals. Arthur asked, "Is this a real wedding? This is the real. These are the real rituals and ceremonies when the show people get married. But today it's just a performance to show the visitors and tourists how they get married."
三只狗依然是微微的鞠躬，好吗？好的，来，二位新娘，如果你们觉得新郎官他鞠得不够下的话，可以替他们帮一下忙，好吗？好，准备来，我们对上掌声起来，好吧？来，夫妻对拜。好的，接下来最后一个环节，来端起这个小生贵的像这个。
So now candies.
分发给各位，然后新郎官，你跟我说一句话。谢谢大家来参加我们的婚礼。等一下去那边去送传作业。
Okay, so the groom tells us, "Wow, wow."
好，接下来我们要邀请新郎官把新娘子背到花轿里面去，好吗？背的，这个拿。
The candies.
这个是这样背的，来，我们做一个示范。这边都是这样，好，放这边来看，放这边，二位新娘帮个忙，搭个手啊，对吧？来，上来吧，上来。
So next we will all join their wedding feast. We're all invited to their banquet, their wedding banquet.
好吧，
Wow, wow.
不能掉在地上，不能掉在地啊，不能掉在地上啊。来，坐下。
So we're all invited to their wedding banquet.
跳。团圆快乐，集体好，起床。
So let's follow them and to see is there anything delicious in their banquet. We're all invited to their banquet. Let's go.
下参加感谢环节，大家有没有一个啊？感谢有
They're running and
跟我们的花轿一同前往黄河宴用餐。
all right. So this is the traditional. So this is the traditional wedding ceremony of the She people. And now we're all invited to their wedding banquet. Author asked, will the bride dance with her father at the reception banquet? I don't know. We will find out in the canteen. It's my first time to visit this village, to visit the She ethnic group. And it's also the opportunity for me to learn about the tradition, the culture of She people. Johnny asks, is the bull going to be eaten? No, not at all. The bull here represents the strength, the fortune, the luck. And the bull is leading the bride and the groom to the banquet. Miss C says, looks so beautiful. Yes. Have you seen the bride? She's really gorgeous. Jimmy asked, what they still carry people around in that? Where the car at? Of course they will use the cars in the Western style wedding, but this is the traditional style wedding of the She people. They will have two different styles ceremonies, but this time today we want to show you the traditional style. The bride is here. Hi everyone, so I'm still wearing the headset here, the accessory, the traditional She style headset, and I really love this. So just now So now they will heat the glutinous rice cake. They will make the glutinous rice cake. So now they will make the traditional glutinous rice cake. So heating the rice to make them sticky. This is one of the traditions of She group. People make glutinous rice cake during festivals, and also when there are any grand ceremonies in the village, like the wedding or the children's birthdays. You keep heating the rice to make them sticky. So keep heating to make them sticky. So do you want me to try to make the glutinous rice cake? It looks heavy, but I'd love to try. If you want me to, you can tell me in comment. Do you want me to try? Alright, I'll try to make the glutinous rice cake with one of the gentlemen, and I'll let him teach me. I'll try. This is really heavy actually. I'll try to heat the glutinous rice to make the sticky glutinous rice cake. 谢谢，谢谢。哦，好重啊 ！This is really heavy. 哎呀妈！哇！现在气温。This is like a pressure relieving activity actually. Just keep heating and to make it as sticky as possible to make the glutinous rice cake. This really needs a lot of strength, really needs a lot of power. So now, since we're all invited to the wedding banquet, let's go inside to check what the banquet is like. Let's go. By the way, do you love my hairset? I really love the hair accessory. I want to buy it. I want to bring it home. And Leah is laughing at me. Let's go to check the banquet inside. Smells good. Long banquet. Are they going to throw the rice cake? No, they won't. The rice cake In Chinese, Chinese it pronounced as Nian, which means the bride and the groom. So we're now looking at the banquet at the long table here. I'm wearing the headset. I'm wearing the hair accessories, and these are made of silver. All right. So let's go upstairs. Stambrio says you are a trooper, fearless, you are living life. Great job. Thank you, Stan. Thank you for your encouragement. We're trying to present you the logo to you. So as you can see, the long banquet here. Nary said, I bet all the food they have is delicious. Can smell though. Let's check their food. All the desserts. It's just desserts. It's like tofu. Maybe tofu. And the wine, the local wine. Let me take a smell. It smells strong. Local yellow wine, but it looks red, like ruby color. And oranges and peanuts and some candies. Cassie says I would love to visit there. So welcome to visit this village, Kathy. This village is called Rangchuan Village, and they have really authentic local food, and you can have a glimpse of the She people in China. The She group is one of the ethnic minority groups in China. So previously in our live stream, I have the question for you: how many ethnic groups are there in total in China? If you know the answer, you can leave me the comment. So they're still preparing for the banquet. I think maybe we can enjoy the feast with them together later. All right. So this village is located. This village is called Rangchuan Village. It's located in Wenzhou City in East China's Zhejiang Province. So if you had the chance to visit China, you can definitely visit Zhejiang Province and definitely visit this village called Rangchuan Village. Here you can catch a glimpse of the She people, of the She ethnic minority group. So today we have witnessed the puppet opera and the wedding ceremony, the traditional She people's wedding ceremony. So how do you like it? How do you feel about it? And also I've tried on these hair accessories, which I really, really love, and I really, really love to bring it home. Maybe I'll discuss with them later. I'll negotiate with them whether I can buy one like this. This is really beautiful. So it's our third day in Wenzhou, and we still have 2 days to stay in Wenzhou, and we will show you the beautiful sceneries and the magnificent culture here. Stay tuned and interact with us because we have some prize-winning questions in our live stream. So that's so much for today's live stream. Please leave us as many comments as possible, and you can share this live stream with your friends. So have a good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.